face whatever comes next. If you or someone you love aren't sure what resources exist for immigrants in our state, I want you to go to IllinoisImmigrationInfo.org. Let me repeat that, IllinoisImmigrationInfo.org. On the front page, there's a red button that says Learn Your Rights. That takes you to a complete Know Your Rights toolkit where you can access specific guidance for different scenarios. Also on that front page is a red button that says Get Legal Help. If you or someone you know needs an immigration lawyer, this page has resources for finding representation. IllinoisImmigrationInfo.org also offers a family emergency plan template so you and your family can make a plan together before anything happens. And if you do end up facing an immigration emergency, call the Family Support Network hotline at 1-855-435-7693. There are translation services available and people ready to help. Our goal is not to scare anyone, but to prepare everyone to face some ugly realities in the coming days. Many Illinoisans who look a certain way.
So I want to say much love and appreciation to anybody who saw the last video that I threw up for you guys today. My apologies for not having a live stream. I'm not actually feeling well at this moment in time. So excuse my voice at this moment. I don't know how long this video is actually going to be. So yeah, the main thing I want to get through is this. So for a lot of Black people, we've been specifically told that, and again, I don't have a dog in this race. I want people to understand that. I'm not trying to move people to be a conservative, Republican, or whatnot, whatever, just because I disagree with what it is that Democrats are directly doing. I just want people to know that. Just want that to be very, very clear. This woman sat there and stated that if you are an illegal immigrant, if you are somebody that is not even supposed to be here, that the government has a number specifically for you, the government has resources specifically for you, that they have people specifically for you to help protect you and to let you know what your rights are. Any Black person out there that is a Democrat, how many times have Democrats come out there and specifically stated that they have resources for you, that they can protect you, they have a number, they have representatives, they got this, they got that. We're going to use this government money in order to facilitate your safety, to pay for you and all. I'm just trying to figure out, because every single time that I've seen stuff like this, it's primarily for people who just got here. It's primarily for people who don't have any type of say-so in this country. It's primarily for people who are not legal documented citizens. And to me, that's crazy. And again, that's showing you their priorities, who it is that they care about the most, who their actual base is, right? So you facilitate the means to get them directly in office, but then they facilitate the means to protect and to give things to other groups of people out there that are not you and that don't look like you at all. And all I'm saying is, isn't that wrong? Aren't the people that you voted for, aren't the people that's supposed to represent you, your ideals, or something similar, aren't those people supposed to do everything possible to protect you, to help you out, to make sure that you're completely, fine, everything is sound? If you do fall down on, hard times, that they're going to be the main ones to look down and be like, okay, this person needs some help. This is one of our voters. These are one of the people that support us and got us in office. Let's make sure they got the things possible in order to get back up on two legs, right? I thought that's how that was supposed to work. Obviously not. You can clearly be of another group of somebody from another country, and you can receive so much more priority than everybody else. And then this is when I extended and I've showcased videos to all people. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican. I've showcased videos where the United States government in general has decided that they wanted to give resources, money, and funds and housing, renting ability to people who are undocumented. And I'm just trying to fathom, I'm just trying to figure out in what world, in what other country would they allow me as a Black American to be there illegally, to be there undocumented, and then receive and have more rights than the actual legal citizens of that place. I'm just trying to figure out. And then on top of that, right, because we're not talking about somebody that's a guest, we're talking about somebody who just decided to run, right? They wanted to jump in front of the line, in front of other immigrants who are doing what it is that they need to do in order to facilitate citizenship, in order to be called an American citizen, right? In order to get the rights that all of us legally have because we are American citizens. So again, to those out there who are Democrats, who are Black Americans, I need you to explain this to me on how this is possible. Because it wasn't that long ago that I remember an interview that happened on the Breakfast Club where a woman, a Black Democratic representative, came there. And she specifically said that Joe Biden cannot do something specifically for one group of people. Or even if he was to, it was going to take a long time to do. And since the Biden administration was in office, they passed stuff for Jewish folks. They gave a form of reparations to Chinese folks, about $50 million that I reported on. They decided that they wanted to make anti-hate legislation specifically for Asians. They passed more laws or whatnot, whatever, for and protections for the LGBT. The one thing that I did not see, is something in general that was going to be passed, so it will cover all 50 states. The only thing that people are going to potentially even possibly mention is maybe even the Crown Act. But that by itself took Black individuals in government in order to even just write that up and to put it up there on the board. Nobody else cared about that because nobody else is affected job-wise or even school-wise when it deals with their hair. And I've covered those videos before where you would have Black students being told that, yo, you need to sit up there and cut your hair. Or I've shown off videos where a young Black boy came directly into school. He had a design in his hair, and one of the teacher's aides or substitute teachers decided that they were going to put a black marker and they were going to draw in the design to cover up the design, which again, it makes no sense because that's not distracting. Because for some odd reason, whenever Black kids would come into school with their hair, it's automatically distracting. Like people just can't seem to focus, which seems to be a personal problem. Not a school or a class problem, just a personal problem. But, you know, I guess somehow, some way, it's somebody's fault. You know, if it's somebody Black that's around, right? Like I said, all of this is it's completely crazy. And it makes no sense how things are like this. Things like this are allowed. My bad, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling well. Again, things need to change. And people wonder why it is that you have a lot of Black Americans, in a sense, questioning or even contemplating leaving the side of Democrat or just, you know, potentially being independent or whatever it is. They have every right to feel that way because, again, they haven't received anything. And now you got a lot of these Democrats, they're coming out of the woodworks talking about, oh yeah, we need reparations for our people and this. Nah, I'm missing with that talk because y'all didn't care nothing about that 2 Biden was in there for what, like 2 terms? 2 terms, was it? Somebody could correct me if I'm wrong. I might be a little bit mistaken. But he was in there for quite a bit. Democrats were in there for quite a bit. And at no point in time were they really genuinely talking about or trying to put on the board reparations for Black Americans. And if reparations were mentioned, the waters were very much muddied, where they're like, well, we have Black immigrants and whatnot or whatever directly here. Every single Black individual deserves reparations. No. It is very specific to a lineage, to the groupings of peoples that suffered and went through this in the United States. Immigrants who just got here do not deserve any of that stuff at all. I myself, as a Black American, would not be looking towards Haiti to give me a share of their reparations. I, as a Black American, would not be looking at Africa to give me parts of their reparations. I, as a Black American, would not be looking at Jamaica to get part of their reparations. Whenever those groups get it, my hand is not going to be out. You'll hear me doing this. Congratulations. You deserve it. You need that. That's what I would be doing. I wouldn't try to sit idly by in the dark and just wait and just come in like a sniper just to come in and try to zoom, some grands or whatever it is directly off of, what it is that they went through, the trauma, the pain, the suffering. I wouldn't do that. But like I said, but that's a topic for a whole nother discussion. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.